Kevin, you looked for a response, or you wanted a response after the Waterford game. I think you certainly got one tonight.
Yeah, I thought we were excellent from the first whistle, and it can be really cliche thing, but I started from the warm up. You could feel it, like, and sometimes you have a great warm up and you think you're at it and you're not. But I felt it tonight, and I thought probably the platform was set probably in the middle, in midfield. I thought Gary Deegan, O'Shane Gallagher, Darren Markey, thought they dominated that area where balls are really strong, and but also look, I can go all around the pitch. I thought we were excellent. Had a lot of chances. I don't know, I'd be interested to see the stats. I don't know, but we did have a lot of goal scoring opportunities. They had loads, but we certainly know it was a good night. As I said to you before, it's been a good day for the club at the ground and stuff like that. So it was just nice to finish it off with a win.
What did that back four give you solidity wise versus the back three? And again, we're not saying that the back three was the cause you conceding the 4 goals against Waterford or anything like that, but did it suit you a little bit better, do you think, when you looked at it tonight?
For this game, yeah, definitely, yeah. And look, as I said, there was probably a couple of lads playing that I wasn't probably overly happy with last week, but they deserved the chance to go and prove it, and certainly did tonight. So hopefully it continues. As I said, we go down to Galway on Friday. It's nice to get off the start, but that's all it is. That was sticking to me gut for the last 10 days. I think I said it to you before the game, but not, I don't just mean me and everyone. And we felt we sort of let ourselves down, even the supporters down last week, just with the manner of the goals we conceded, and to lose that game. But there you go. See Waterford go and beat Pats 3-1 tonight. Like this, I'm sure every manager in the league will say it, but this is a tough league. But we've shown tonight that we're capable of performances. We just have to, as I said, build on it and try and get consistent performances.
Talking about set piece against Waterford, well, you were on the right end of one this evening. It was obviously Danny Grant miscues his header, but it's a brilliant whipped ball in, and you took Darren Markey off the corners and switched Evan onto them for those left-footed in-swingers, and it paid off.
Yeah, it doesn't always work when you change, and it was very sort of a last minute thing, and then we told him to stay on them, and but see, a lot of time with Evan, he's such good deliveries and whip, but he's so good in the box as well. He scored plenty of goals from set pieces for us. So, but again, he contributed massively tonight. I thought he was excellent. But then, as I said, genuinely, I struggled to find a player that didn't play really well.
And in terms of the goal that Evan got in the second half, I saw you chatting to him from off. Was he trying to claim that was deliberate?
Yeah, we worked on it yesterday. No, but it's deliberate where he's putting the ball. Like, it's not. Yeah. I don't think he's trying to score, but you see it. Like, you see it all the time. It's a really good whip ball on the pitch like this. You do have to test the goalkeeper at times, and I said you can see it was even hard for Andy at times when the ball was whipped in at him. But no, you do have to put it in and at that angle and at that pace and at that trajectory and everything like that to put it in the danger zone, and it did go and it went straight in. But as I said, you see that happen so many times. But if it's just whipped or hoofed into the box like we had done a couple of times, which I wasn't happy with, the goal doesn't happen. So, but again, even that happened from, like, we pressed really, really well tonight. We pressed in the right areas. We pressed our work rate and our plan. I'm probably hoping to win the ball back off them, and I'd imagine our stats are really high for winning the ball back off them in their half. We did it a number of times, but that's how we get the free kick in the first place. And Darren Markey and Franz and Fold it was at the time. And yeah, it was. So I said we didn't work on the free kick part of it, but we certainly worked on that in training. So it's been good that paid off.
In terms of how you saw the game out, because when James Clark pulls one back for Bohemians, I think, you know, myself and John and the gantry and probably a lot of people watching on would have expected there to be a bit of an onslaught from Bohemians. Never really came. Andy Wogan didn't have any other saves to make, and actually it was yourselves that maybe looked more than likely to score. So you saw it out really well. There was no jitters, no nerves, which could easily have happened.
Yeah, and again, it was something that I mentioned beforehand about sometimes Darren McKenna, I was talking to today, saying this to me about sometimes, like, you can have the best plan in the world, things go wrong, it's a bumpy road, like, you know, it's not always a straight road. And I did say that, mentioning to players before the game, that you can have the best plan in the world and it can go wrong, but we have to still try and get to the end goal, and you have to react to it. Someone could make a mistake, somebody could slip, particularly they could go a goal ahead, or in this case goal back. You still have to stick to the plan, and I hate saying stuff like this, but trust the process and all that type of stuff. But that's what we did, and lucky enough, we said we were able to hold out. But it was through determination, through hard work. It was through lads wanting to go and defend as well. That's again probably me with centre halves hat on. That's the thing that I really love. Said it to Hayden Can and Jack up there as well. That's what I love to see, is centre half just going and heading and clearing it, and I won't accept that they had a bad one or they had one the wrong direction or anything, because they're really, really good, and they have to keep those standards. And as I said, I think we have set a standard tonight. It's only 3 points, but I think it's just a matter of how we got them. As you said, we pushed on, we looked fit. I was happy with really most of it, to be honest.
Thanks, Kevin. Well done.
Thanks, Dave. Thank you.